What is up, vampires? Yesterday we're here with our first reaction Thursday. Today we're here with a classic Dr.Phil. This episode, I live in constant fear for myself, my wife, and for my youngest daughter, says dad of teen. We're gonna jump right into it. This video might be a little bit shorter today. I'm not too sure yet.
Madison drinks, smokes weed, does Xanax, just recently LSD, and now she's corrupting our 13-year-old.
Okay, how old is the one who did LSD and all the other drugs? I feel like that's important. Also, I'd like to say that the link to this video will be in the description.
Snapchat you, that's embarrassing. Together they terrorize the family.
Then why are you afraid for your youngest daughter? You should be afraid of her, bro.
For myself, my wife, and for my youngest daughter.
I'm afraid of Madison because she's physically as well as verbally abusive. She has kicked holes
Okay. Then kick her out.
in the walls.
Madison has been suspended from her school several times. Madison has called her principal a piece of
Tom calls the
I can guarantee you they don't ground her, and that's why she's like this. And Dr. Phil will say the same thing.
police on Madison when she refuses to go to school. Madison has stolen my car at least 30 times.
There was this kid in my class back in the 4th grade who refused to go to school because his mom had watched a Pokemon card and spent, oh my god, shut that alarm off! Because the card was ruined because it was in his pants and he wouldn't go to school, so the mom literally had to call the cops. And then we were looking out the window and the kid was out there. It's not funny. The kid was out there and there was like 3 cops, a principal, and the school counselor trying to get him to come inside. And his mother.
Madison's most recent issue was an accident in a car chase. Madison and her boyfriend took off running. They were later picked up by the police. One time,
Bro, just saying, running from the police, it doesn't work.
Madison and my 13-year-old daughter had my 9-year-old in between them. They were pulling her arms in different directions. I told them to drop her arms. Madison became combative, swinging at me.
Oh, fucker. No, I take it back. You don't need to kick her out. You need to put her in a mental asylum.
Looking at me, then my 13-year-old starts punching me in the back of the head. We called the police and both girls were charged with domestic battery.
Why would you go for the back of the head, bro? Go for the nose. Or the testicles.
It's actually my
will
daughter
work
and my
better.
husband that are physically
Proven
fighting.
fast.
This has got to be the most humbling, flipping thing I've ever been through in my life. I used to be a leader. I used to be in control of this situation.
Humble.
I shouldn't have gone there. This one's been going
If
on
you
too
don't
long.
swear, then how did your daughter learn it?
I've had it. Like, I feel like I'm a piece of...
Mental breakdown over here.
A lot of the out-of-control behavior started after they saw the movie The Purge.
Oh.
For 24 hours.
Oh, yeah. Blame it on the Purge. Bro, I've seen all 4 Purges, and I do not go ballistic. So do not try and blame it on the Purge. Okay? It's freaking...
Legal to kill anyone that you want.
Yes,
My
it's also
husband
a
and I were
movie.
at the top
A
of
fancy
her purge
movie.
list. Madison truly hates Tom. It's like a family divided.
Madison could one day kill me. I hate to say it, but,
She could one day kill you. Maybe kick her out. Or put her in a mental asylum, just saying.
she probably will.
She probably will. Okay, well then that's a really good reason to put him in a mental asylum. Okay, I found the second part of it, where they're actually at Dr. Phil. Oh, is this the second part? No, this is the second part.
I live in
We'll go
constant
back to
fear for
that.
myself, my wife, and for my youngest daughter.
Oh,
It's
thank
like
you
we're
for
at the
naming the
siege of
title
our
of the
own
last
home.
video.
This is what I have to do to ensure our safety. At night, I put our house in complete lockdown. There's a latch right here.
Bro.
Push this one.
Yeah, you wanna know what else? Bro, okay. Okay, you're talking about the Purge, right? This is exactly like the Purge.
Latch it.
The first one,
I
bro.
put my
They
9-year-old
locked
in there
themselves
with
in
my
there.
wife
And
in
guess
our
what?
bedroom.
It didn't work.
I
They
lock
broke
it on
in and
both
they killed
sides.
somebody.
I don't know if they're picking the lock, and I would take this, wrap it around a couple times, and then I go up to my 9-year-old's room, and behind the door, I'll put a bunch of toys. So if someone wants to potentially come in and get me, they'll knock down all the toys and it'll wake me up and I can go. I don't know if Madison is going to attack us with the knife or not, but I don't want to find out.
I don't think anybody would want to find out.
The teen is committing the crime. The parent is serving the time. They are actually
What do you mean?
imprisoned in their own home.
Oh, okay.
When Tom retired from the Army after 27
Yeah,
years of
clever.
service, he says he entered a new war zone in his own home. Now, Tom and his wife Karen
Bro.
say they have lost.
If you're afraid she's gonna attack you with the knife while you're sleeping, maybe just, I don't know, make it so she doesn't sleep in the same place as you. Oh my god. Please turn that alarm off.
Control of their 15-year-old, car stealing, drug taking, and abusive daughter Madison. Now, when we talked to her, completely different story. She's obviously a fun-loving teen. They
I'm
just
just
go everything up.
saying, maybe if you locked your car, just saying, maybe if you didn't let her do drugs, maybe she wouldn't be abusive. But no, it's movie's fault. Okay. Next you're gonna tell me, oh, she played GTA GTA Vice City once, and that's why she's so violent.
Portion. We talked to the school. We got
She played
a letter from the
Minecraft.
school regarding her attendance. They say she had 7 excused absences, 18 unexcused absences for a total of 25, 10 tardies.
Yeah, I know how to count.
They say your child's absences this school year have been excessive. Yeah.
How far? Can you go back in August, September, October, November, December. That's 7 months, just 25 absences. I honestly thought it would be more. And those tardies pulling up at the last minute right before school gets out.
So, how's she doing academically? She's not going to school.
I don't think she's passing the course.
So, with all of these crimes going on,
Do you send her to private school? Because I've never heard anybody say she's not passing the course when we're talking about high school. So if you send her to a private school, maybe you should just not.
you've not done much on the prosecutorial side.
No, sir. It's been me on this one. We've discussed it, but that's correct.
100
Over.
100 times. You don't. Maybe like the 100th time, maybe the cops would actually take her away in handcuffs.
Over again.
Okay, and you dropped the charges. Why?
She's my daughter, and
She's your daughter. She's also trying to murder you. She also does drugs, and she also steals your car. You're afraid of your whole family's life, but you're not willing to press charges on the person that you think's gonna kill you.
I don't want to
Oh, never mind.
negatively impact her future. As much as I want
Her
this to be
future
a
as a serial
difference
killer.
maker for her to go through the judicial system, in the end, I don't want to crucify her. I want her to have an opportunity at going to college, getting her graduate degree, not only the undergrad, but getting the graduate degree, having a nice family, and moving on and having a bright future. And I feel like this would be
Yeah.
a
Her family's
showstopper
probably gonna be all kidnapped because
recognize
she's
where
a
we're at.
psychopath.
with all this activity. She might
So
not.
you've not held her accountable. In fact, you've dropped the charges, gone and picked her up, gotten her out. How's that working for you?
It's not.
So, I mean,
Well,
I almost
see,
feel at least
I think Dr. Phil just solved the problem for you. Maybe, just maybe, don't drop the charges next time. Problem solved.
first loss, best loss. If you'd drawn a hard line in the sand and she had dealt with hard consequences the first time and realized when I choose the behavior, I choose the consequences, and they're dire, do you think that she might have thought twice about jumping in a car,
Probably
participating in
not.
an armed robbery, getting in a serious...
What? What? What do you mean she was in an armed robbery? What is this? GT5? Payday 2? What the hell? I'm assuming it wasn't a gun, most likely a knife. But still, armed robbery.
car crash. This wasn't an accident, this was a crash. There's a difference between an accident and a crash.
Right.
I would hope so.
Can you tell me the difference? Because I really don't think there is. What is a crash purposely doing it? Because an accident, you don't mean to do it, and the other person doesn't mean to do it. So what is this, driving full force into another car? Is that the difference? Because I disagree. A crash is when two cars hit each other.
We've been F-bombed so many times
When we're talking about
how she doesn't
car
care.
crashes.
When we do discipline, there's no line in the sand. We discipline whether it's the taking away of the phone or telling her she can't go out.
Her name's Karen. Oh my god, her name's actually Karen. Okay. What's I about to say? I don't even know.
Just jumped off the second story of her house to get out.
What? Why didn't you tell? I feel like we, the viewers, should have known this beforehand.
Or no, you can't do this. No, you can't go there. She would literally, or she'll wait till we go to sleep and leave for days, not just a couple hours, overnight. She's been picked up at a park at 2 a.m. with my 13-year-old daughter. Police knocking on my door at 2 a.m.
Well, see, maybe you're the parent, and maybe, just maybe, you can lock the windows. Bro.
Bringing them home.
Buy a padlock to lock the
My
windows if you
philosophy
don't want
is
to
you
jumping
avoid
out.
confrontation with your children
Oh yeah, funny.
at all
They do.
costs. Anything you can do to avoid confrontation, you do, because you want to work.
No, okay.
Let me introduce me.
That's what happens when you don't download the episode. Okay, this is the last one. Basically, the girl is saying that the parents aren't telling the whole story.
You don't have a driver's license, do you?
No, sir.
But you take your parents' car and
I
go
have
driving around?
twice over summer.
Twice over summer.
Okay. I don't...
Okay, so you took in the car twice. Now, Dr. Phil said car crashes, as in plural. So if every time you've driven, which is 2 times, you've crashed, maybe you should drive.
I think that's true, which means I don't think you're telling the truth, but let's just say that's true. What gives you the right to take someone else's car and go driving around on the streets without a driver's license? First, it's not your car, and second, you don't have a license.
Well, see, Dr. Phil, the reason I have the right to take their car is because I'm too intoxicated to realize what I'm doing until I get back and they're mad at me, and that's when I try and kill them with a butcher's knife. See, that's what gives me the right is they're too afraid to do anything.
What gives you that right?
It doesn't.
Well, apparently it does. Take me through it. What goes through your head at that moment that says I have the right to take someone else's car and go drive around on the street?
Bro, she's telling you she doesn't have the right.
Nothing goes through your head?
Like I don't know what I was thinking. It was wrong.
Well, here's a video of Madison driving her mother's car and taking her keys that she uploaded to social media.
Bro, imagine that. Just whip out the phone, start recording. hey, we're live in a bank robbery. Oh, you got the money, let's go, go, go. Yeah, bro, you're recording yourself committing a crime and you're posting it to social media.
Well, no, Thomas. I did not do it. We coming. Where are these even from?
Your social
Where
media.
are these
What
even?
social media?
Was that you?
Yes, but
What
where?
difference
Where are these even from? Your social media. What social media? Okay.
Where
does
did
it
you
make?
get these
What difference
from?
does it make where it came from? That's you.
Yes,
Exactly.
sir. I just want to know where.
Well, what
when y'all
difference
got
does it make?
this.
What difference
Claims
does it
her father gave her 2 black eyes. Yes. You gave me 2 black eyes. Let me kill you now. Bro.
You have no remorse whatsoever. In fact, you're proud of it. You're posting it on social media. Look
Yeah,
at
you're
me.
pretty
Look
stupid.
At me. Woo, woo, woo.
You're a
We're
pretty
coming.
stupid
Got the
criminal.
keys. Here I am.
Grand Theft
I'm
Auto.
pretty proud of that. Sorry?
I don't know.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain away video evidence, isn't it?
It's
Yes.
just like it happened so long ago. Like I obviously like I've learned my lesson from it. And
Happened so long ago. It happened so long ago. Oh boy. This was like it'd be like 7. Seven months ago.
I would never do it again.
The car crash was last week.
I wasn't driving.
I didn't say
The car crash was last week. Okay.
In
were.
the back seat.
Yeah. And you were doing what?
What do you mean?
Where were you leaving?
At the mall parking lot.
Bro, how do you
Were you
then
being
crash in a
chased?
mall parking
We
lot?
were just being followed.
Why?
I don't want this on TV. I don't want to talk about that on TV.
Yeah.
Bro,
were
you
being
signed up to come on Dr. Phil, bro. What do you mean you don't want to talk about it on TV? What do you think he's not going to ask you questions about what you did?
Because someone had an issue with you, right?
It wasn't directly with me, but yes.
Yeah. You were involved in something you shouldn't have been involved in, true?
Well, by that, do you mean armed robbery?
Yes, sir.
So that was last week. That's not so far long ago that you can't remember it.
Yes, sir.
So explain that to me. If you want to waffle around about that, I'll explain exactly what happened. I'll explain exactly what you've been doing, exactly who you were trying to get away from.
Okay. I can tell you it's the cops because she committed armed robbery. That's about it for Reaction Thursday. So I've been thinking I'm going to do Reaction Thursday, but I'm going to alternate it. So this week is Reaction Thursday. Next week it will be challenges, like a challenge. Like leave some in the comment section below. And then reaction, challenge, reaction, challenge. That's gonna be it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. All links to these videos will be in the description.